A very good afternoon to our Miss Rosnizam Bintimat. My name is Vikneshwara Nalike Rajashekharan. My student ID is 1100596670. I'm doing Bachelor in Sports Management. Today I'm going to present about impacts of COVID-19 pandemic towards sports sector. Next. Okay, the first point is introduction. As we know that current pandemic striking effect to the sports sector, like we can't live as normal before due to this pandemic, and a lot of people are seeking the chances to have a good time to play sports individually or even with their friends or family to stay fit physically and mentally. Okay, playing sports actually teaches life lessons like discipline, responsibility, self-confidence, accountability, and teamwork. Sports is really good for to maintain our physically and mentally, and the benefits through sports is increase the blood flow to the brain and helps the body build more connection between nerves, leading to increased concentration, enhanced memory, simulated creativity, and better develop problem solving skills. Then the third slide is the impacts of the COVID-19 towards sports sector. As we know, sport is one of a major contributor to economic and social development. There are some negative um, economic of effect of COVID-19 to sports, and its recessive reflexes scared the financial market. The economic losses will be gigantic. The stock markets melt daily around the world because of it. The total damage to teams like league for the league, football league or sports league, and players, also to an entire production chain that is impacted by the high degree of induction to different economic sectors. Then then the third point is major sports event tournaments are cancelled. Okay, first is Olympic and Paralympic Games at Tokyo. Okay, it has been cancelled and have been moved to the next year. The decision was made 122 days before the opening ceremony, which was to be held at National Stadium in Japan. Tokyo has invested around 26 billion for the preparation and without doubt hopes to get its return on investment. But somehow because of the COVID, they cancelled the event. Then the second is Euro Cup. Okay, UEFA 60th anniversary has been postponed from 2020 until 2021. It should be last year because the Euro and the World Cup is always 4 years, once in 4 years. So last year has been cancelled. So this year also they already started and now going to play in final. So every like friendlies for clubs and national teams for both men and women have been suspended until the further notice. But now they already playing. And then the Euro Cup generates around 2 billion for Euro and UEFA from sponsors and broadcasters. Then the third one is Boston Marathon. Okay, Boston Marathon has been cancelled for the first time in 124-year existence. Okay, like, and sadly the other marathon like in London, Amsterdam, Paris, and Barcelona marathons also postponed. And then the tennis, Wimbledon, US Open, and Roland Garros being cancelled, and because of the COVID. I don't understand why the tennis are cancelled, even though the matches are playing between single or double players, and the court is very big and with 1 meter distancing, but still they cancel because they want to ensure everyone is safe. And Wimbledon is set to receive for this year cancelled tournament insurance payout around 142 million. And then the Monaco Grand Prix. Okay, for the first time since 1954, there will be no Monaco Grand Prix this year in the Formula One calendar. It's not only in Monaco, but all over the F1 events were cancelled due to this pandemic. And then the NBA basketball in March 12th, 2020, the NBA season has been suspended because one of the player, who is Rudy Gobert, playing for Utah Jazz team, has tested positive for the coronavirus. So they cancelled the NBA season, and NBA approved that they will be back in August. Yeah. Okay. Certain sports are now slowly resuming after so long. And then after about the football leagues, okay, the German Bundesliga has restarted after the pandemic suspensions, and the date is September 18, which give they're going to start at 18 after so long, after 6 months. And then the Premier League and La Liga are scheduled to return on September 12th last year, and La Liga is scheduled to finish May 23rd, 2021. 1.5 months ago, my favorite leagues, to be honest. And then the French top flight is set to return on August 22nd, and then Serie A, Serie B, Serie C in Italy to close their competition by August 20. Then the major cup like Champions League is set to officially resume on August 12th and run through August 23rd in Lisbon, Portugal. All clubs have to play without no audience, and some have found creative ways of fans still being able to support their favorite teams. In addition, the cancellation of um, the cancellation of games, the impact of the cancellation games, it's already impacts a lot of social benefits of global and regional sports event. And then sports has been long considered a valuable tool. Okay, it's really important tool for fostering communication and building bridges between communities and generations. Sports is a really important thing for upcoming generations. And then the benefits of such periodic exercise are proven and very helpful, especially in times of anxiety, crisis, and fear. Like disadvantages of sports is can also have mental health impacts like stress, anxiety, like you're having a bad day. And then exercising at home without any equipment and limited space can still be possible. Like some people are buying uh, gym tools or making their own gym tools by using the rock, is the batu sorry. Yes, they're doing their own gym equipments. And then recovery plans. What is recovery plan means? Okay, recovery plan means organization plans for responding to an incident, while recovery plans describe how the organization should respond. There are 9 ways of COVID-19 recovery plans for sport sectors, such as protect jobs within the sporting industry, ensure facilities are maintained, which is can reopen as soon as possible, develop risk assessment congruent with the phases lifting and lightening of restriction outline. Fourth is articulate the economic and social impact on the sporting sector and community. Fifth is support school with the provision of physical education and physical activity from home. Sixth is provide specialist direct support to our special sports schools and mainstream schools are required. Seventh is support our professional athletes to maintain the highest possible level of performance. Eighth is conduct for communication to from FAM, like in Malaysia FAM, BM and ETC to member sports. And finally is develop alternatives to our community sport provision. There are two important of recovery plans on sporting events, such as sporting federation and organization. Another one is professional sport ecosystem. The returns of the fans to stadium are the most important for all clubs and teams to get more additional income and joyful moments. Because okay, miss, for example, if the football playing with the empty stadium is really boring and there is no confidence for the players, some of those who are playing in the home ground, they feel like, oh god, playing without the fans is really is a negative points for them. And then three key, three key areas the sport industry need to focus on in order to thrive in post-COVID, such as re-establish trust and safety at avenues, use data to develop deeper fans relationship, and transform the industry. Okay, the re-establish trust and safety at venues comes up with the move to cashless venues and and ordering serve to minimize contact points, like reduce queues and enable crowd management in real time. And then the second point is use data to develop deeper fans relationships. Stands for the crisis has highlighted the needed for business to have a robust digital strategy to be data driven. And the last one is transform the industry as recovery plans. Means this crisis has created so many challenges for the sport industry, like many areas where it currently lacking innovative and response of club and individual athletes because of the COVID-19. And then in Malaysia, Sukma, Johor and Perak Sukma have been rescheduled to March, April 2021, and it has been announced by Sports of Youth Ministry of Malaysia by our Dato Seri Rizal Medical Naina American. Then the 2022 World Cup preparation are resumed. Okay, and then okay, Tokyo Olympic also resume and to be undertaken next year, to be announced. I think yeah, it's already announced next year, and already show that sports is really important for our countries. And then players in good faith have made economics and workplace conservation have enabled the global sport industry to continue in its response to crisis. Players have led in responding to the crisis, including by supporting charity, healthcare workers, and their local communities. That's all, miss. Thank you so much.